Yo, what up, everybody? We live right now. We're gonna be talking Ultimate Madness 2 Round 2. If you're watching the replay of this, you might want to skip 2 minutes. Right now, we're just gonna give everybody a chance to get in the room. I'm gonna crack my beer open, and I'm gonna turn off this loud ass AC. Alright, or maybe I won't do that. It's hot. I'm gonna turn it off. All right. So we're waiting for people to get in the room. Again, skip forward 2 minutes if you're watching this on a replay. What we got? I saw 2 comments. We watch Battle Rap Podcast. Salute. My brother Richard Bell. Salute. So in general, before we get to all of this, I want to again thank everybody who's been hitting me up for the custom sneakers. I appreciate it. I also did a custom painting for somebody that had nothing to do with the sneaker, so that's dope. I have something else that I have doing. It's kind of loud. You got a fan on? Yeah, let me lower the fan. I'll just turn the AC off. Is that better? It's hot as a motherfucker in here. Is that better, visual? Let me know. I just lowered the fan. AC is off. It's hot as a bitch in this motherfucker. I'm next to the kitchen and we're just cooking, so it's hot as hell. Hold on, I'm gonna lower it down to the last level, man. Y'all fucking trying to kill me. What about now, man? He said the fan is 3-0 in the stream right now. I apologize. What about now? It gotta be. I can't have no fucking fan on. Is that better? Alright, cool. So we're gonna rock now. Again, like I was saying, so some people saw you can follow me on Instagram. Said it sounds like a Hitman vs. Surf with the chains. Yo. Alright, man, I can't turn this shit completely off, man. I ain't dying here, man. I'm next to the kitchen where they was cooking. I just came from outside where it's crazy hot. Is that chicharrón de pollo? It's funny. Anyway, like I was saying, man, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at JLegend100. You can follow me on Facebook at the J Legend Effect. I don't really be on Facebook. I've been on it more now. Like I check it 2 or 3 times a day because of the marketplace. I've been definitely getting more attention for the sneakers on there. But again, follow me on those. You can see all the artwork I've been doing, especially sneakers. But like I said, I got commissioned to do a painting. I already did that. And I got commissioned. Next, I'm gonna do a jewelry box. So, man, say you the best blogger you invited. Well, salute, and I appreciate that you think that highly of me, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. So again, follow me on social media so you can see a bunch of pictures that I post and stuff. One of my other channels, I'm gonna be uploading a lot of my art. See where that goes. You know what I'm saying? For years, I didn't put a lot of that. I put some of it out. I didn't put it all out, but now I've got a lot more videos, a lot more stuff that I've been doing. So all of that will be out. But let's start talking about the Ultimate Madness second round here. So first on my list, I got Mike P versus Bill Collector, but I'm gonna get to that last because you know I got something I want to say about that, so we'll leave that last. Let's start off with EK versus Holmesy the God. First off, salute to these dudes for what they did in that first round. I don't think none of us expected Holmesy to be what he was in that first round. And since that first round, all we've been talking about is Ryder and Mike P. But Holmesy and Emerson Kennedy had incredible showings. EK, my God, yo, my God. The levels that he went to in all 3 rounds, I was very impressive. I was super impressed by that. And again, I was happy that me and Vijuel did the predictions together for the first round because Vijuel pointed some things out about Gluezy that changed my pick, and Vijuel ended up being 100% right. So salute to Vijuel. And for those of y'all who don't know, that's Battle Rap Boutique that's in the chat right now. Go subscribe to his channel. That's the man behind the Union Magic. You know, that's the man. Any of your graphic needs, motion graphics, any sort of graphics you need editing, that's the man you will see. But just make sure your business is in order. So Vijuel was 100% right on the Gluezy front. But like I keep telling everybody, when you look at the saga and you look at Gluezy, don't dwell on their performances. Give credit to Holmesy. Give credit to Emerson Kennedy. And in this case, when you sit there watching Emerson Kennedy, my man, that was an ass whipping he was handing out. And the truth of the matter is, I thought EK was in rare form, and the way he was for 3 rounds in that battle, he would have. I'm not gonna say he would have beat anybody, but he would have made it debatable. Like, he was firing on all cylinders, man. Can he keep that up for another battle? Can he keep that up against Holmesy, who just beat the brakes off the saga? How many of y'all really saw Holmesy doing that to the saga? I'm sorry. I know I didn't see it. To be honest, on social media, I see it on a lot of people saying, well, I knew that was... You didn't know shit. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Because a lot of y'all was disrespecting Holmesy. Listen, every time a Holmesy battle gets announced, a whole lot of y'all disrespecting that. Y'all don't even give the credit to say that dude is good. Y'all just straight disrespect that man, act like he don't even belong on the stage with anybody. Who knew after Saga was so incredible for most of this year, who knew Saga was going to have a hard time? I don't care about his hard time. Give that credit to Holmesy. Holmesy showed up Pootie Tang style with that belt, just slapping the shit out of everybody for more angle. So when you got 2 guys like an Emerson Kennedy and a Holmesy who showed up the way they did in that first round, it kind of makes it hard to decide who you want, because you know, salute Dave Rubin, you already know that Holmesy he's firing right now. But you know that EK is constantly on a crazy wave. If I have to look at this, and of course I got to make a pick, it's difficult because you just saw them both go wild. Can Silk Shirt or Dress Shirt Holmesy show up to this battle and be as incredible? Listen, he picked Saga the fuck apart, man. But he can't do that to Emerson Kennedy, in my opinion. I feel like he might be able to find something against EK that he might be able to try to hold on to. But to be able to do that 3 different ways for 3 different rounds in front of judges. Can you do that again? You got to do more than show up with a dress shirt, which I thought was genius. Thought it was genius. He showed up to the occasion properly in a black dress shirt ready for a funeral. And that's what it was. That's what it ended up being, was a funeral. But I got to go with EK. I'm going to go EK 2-1. And the main reason why I'm going with EK is I think that what you saw from EK was stepping to another level, all 3 rounds. But it was more of an extension from what you've been seeing from him. I don't think we saw from Holmesy an extension of who he's been. If that makes sense to any of y'all. I feel like we're getting consistent awesome shit from EK. We're getting consistent or somewhat consistent good stuff from Holmesy. I want to say with that momentum, he's gonna come in and put up a hell of a fucking fight. But I don't think that there's really an angle out there for him to take versus EK that can help propel him for all 3 rounds. I just don't see that. But we've seen EK go for 3 rounds and give people a fight. Some people say they don't think Emerson Kennedy's lost the battle yet. I wouldn't go that far, but people do think that. People are not gonna look at that from Holmesy. The other thing is, can either one of them, but especially Holmesy, can you do this 2-week turnaround thing in terms of a judge battle? That's the thing y'all got to keep in mind. It's a judge battle. Therefore, we've seen an extension of Emerson Kennedy. We saw Holmesy in a crazy bag. I don't think that's the same. And for that, I'm going to go 2-1 EK. I'm hoping the both of them come with that same momentum that they did in that first battle, because then us fans, we're going to win. We're going to win because they were awesome. They were both awesome. Let's move on to this next battle. None versus Mr. Wavy. None and Mr. Wavy. Well, we knew that None had a shot at winning. We knew that Mr. Wavy had a shot at winning. I thought Steam was gonna edge it. I was wrong. Wavy again was incredible for 3 straight rounds. I love the energy he was projecting. That first round from him was just fucking nasty. Second round was like, oh my god. Third round, I felt there was a little. It didn't live up to the other 2, but it didn't matter because it was still a very good third round. I just thought Steams went to edge that one. None was incredible. Now, myself and Viduel, we knew None could be dope. Did we know he could be dominant? And I felt, while I did edge the battle, I'll be honest, I did edge the battle to Loso. But by a razor's edge, that first round, None was dominant. He was dominant. At the end of the day, we saw a hell of a None. We saw a None who was hungry, motivated, and I might have felt disrespected. Because everyone was counting him out. I counted him out. I didn't count him out, really. I did it against him. That's not the same. I was one of the few, Viduel was one of the few who said, None got a shot in this shit. So I didn't write him off. I predicted Loso would have won. None was incredible. You can't take none away from him. But can None be this consistent 3 rounds, 2 weeks later, against a super motivated Wavy who feels the same way None felt? He felt disrespected. And Wavy showed up crazy. We're talking bars, performance. So that's my problem here. I'll be honest. I feel like even None afterwards, the way he talked, he sounded like he's the most motivated he's ever been in his career. A lot of what I saw made me feel like None can beat Wavy. I'm gonna be honest. But I feel like the deciding factor here is gonna be the fact that Wavy performs. That can hit a nerve with any of the judges. Remember, we're talking about judge battles here. So that's my dilemma here. My dilemma is you had a fire None on this last battle that we knew he could be. We didn't know he could be that crazy, but we knew he could be dope. Wavy, we expected it. And then the bigger problem is that Wavy can go that extra mile and the performance. And he can sell bars with his performance and all that. So that's the dilemma here. I'm going to go Wavy. I'm going to go Wavy 2-1. And I don't like, damn, I don't want to bet against None 2 times in a row. But I'm going to be honest, like, if we're looking at well-rounded battle rappers, like, if we're looking at these 2 guys and saying who's more well-rounded, who's going to give the judges more to go off of? I think it's going to be Wavy. Wavy's going to give you more to go off of. But none can definitely win this battle. This is definitely a winnable battle. This, in my opinion, is more winnable than the Lusso battle was. My opinion. But with that said, I'm going with none. Excuse me, I'm going with Wavy 2-1 in a very close battle. Salute to none dope. Listen, again, no offense. I think you dope. You are in this fight, man. But I gotta pick a winner, and I'm gonna go with Wavy. So far, I think I got Wavy 2-1. I got EK 2-1. Let's get to Danny Myers versus Tink the Demon. It was dope seeing Tink back. First round was trash. First round was bad, Tink. I was happy to see you home, especially for your family's sake. The anticipation for seeing Tink back, one of those things, and I said it again, salute to my brother Vigil. We both said the problem with people who are coming home is you never know what you're gonna get. The bigger problem is Tink's battle, his welcome back battle, is in a tournament. A judged battle that's leading to a $25,000 battle. It's crazy. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what, I've been in prison. My mind ain't been on shit that I do when I get home. I'm not thinking about art. I'm not thinking about a lot of things. The only thing that I was thinking about while I was in jail was about the shit that I was really doing in the street, because they was going, they were side to side. But in terms of what my talents were, that was the furthest shit from my mind. I've been in jail with guys who rap and do all that. Some of them was rapping in jail, but there was a lot of them who they couldn't get there. All that's going on, couldn't sit there and think of no fucking bars. But then there were guys who sang. The guys couldn't think of hooks, and they couldn't do that. Not everybody can do that. So you do have guys who go into jail and they're able to hone in because they have the time. They have the time. But then you got guys who go into jail and their life, their mind is on their real life. What the battle is. The battle ain't in front of somebody spitting words at you. The battle is in front of a judge, in front of a prosecutor, in front of people where your livelihood is literally on the line. So we didn't know what to expect from him. I didn't know what to expect from him. And therefore, we got a trash first round. Garbage. He got better and better as the battle went on. But that was a very beatable Tink. There were moments there that it was a little bit of that awe factor, because you're seeing, his style. He doesn't have he's very unorthodox, very weird. His pacing, you can see at times he was out of breath, but that isn't so different from a Tink battle. I think he won. I think he won that battle, but he's going against Danny Myers. He's going up against an unleashed pit bull, and there isn't any room to see what happens. You can't see what happens against Danny Myers for 3 rounds in a judge battle on the road to $25,000. As I said before, every time you get up there, you got to spit 3 rounds that are worth $25,000. Your bars, your verses have to be worth $75,000. You can't look at it like I'm on a road for $25,000. No, each one of my rounds count so bad. There are judges watching and a fan vote watching my rounds. So there's no way, there's no room for error. So for me, you got to write 3 rounds worth $25,000 each. You got to have a $75,000 battle. So with that said, did Tink show up with $75,000? He didn't. No. And now he has to do 2 weeks later, he has to show up and do that against fucking Danny Myers, an unleashed pit bull. I'm going Danny with the gentleman's 30. That's how I feel. We saw how crazy Danny was, and we know how crazy he can be. You're not seeing that much of a different Danny Myers. And I mean that in a positive way. You are seeing an absolute pit bull off the fucking leash. What is Tink going to do with that? I don't think Tink could give us 3 rounds better than Danny Myers can. I don't think Tink can give us 2 better rounds than Danny Myers can. And that's what it's going to take to win. But with that, I got a gentleman's 30. I say Danny Myers 2-1. 3-0. But I'm going to say there's going to be at least 1 round where it's going to be bad. Sorry, Tink. But I think you're going to have 1 round where there's nothing you can do with Danny Myers. The other 2 might be close. I don't know, but I think Danny's still going to take them. But at least 1 round, mark my words from this, y'all can write this shit down. There's going to be at least 1 absolute round where Danny fucking straight mauls Tink. And ain't nothing he going to be able to do with that. So I'm going gentleman's 30 in favor of Danny Myers. I got Danny winning 3-0. So far I got EK 2-1. I got Mr. Wavy 2-1. I got Danny Myers 3-0. And then we go into the battle. The reason I left this for last is Mike P, get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Enough already, Mike P. Enough already, man. I saw that video earlier on that shit you were saying, the bill collector. Come on, man. You's a grown man. You's a grown man in battle rap. What kind of grown man gets into battle rap and gets in all his feelings for 2 fucking weeks over something that was said in a battle that you expected someone to say in a battle? Then you sat there, which I don't believe you, and said you already knew about Ryder and your woman. Then why are you making this a bigger deal than what it is? Then you sitting there blaming media? You're blaming media for talking about something that was said in the battle. So let me tell you something. You can't sit there in a situation and get upset when you had a whole, you went in on Danny Myers and his wife. Now you in your fucking feelings, and then according to you, you knew about it already. So why are you in your feelings like that? You blaming media. You didn't blame the media when they was talking about what you said to Danny in your second round. So why are you upset at the media for what Ryder said to you in this second? Then you saying, oh, but I'm gonna go win this 25K so I could put a ring on my woman's. Then focus on that. Focus on that. Stop blaming shit on us. Don't blame nothing on the fucking media. Listen, let me tell you, Mike P, where I would have agreed with you at. Had everything you're saying, had someone from Battle Rap Blog in the media, however you want to put it, if one of them was to put all this shit out and none of this was said in a battle, I would agree with you 100%. Because I'm not with the TMZ shit. I'm not with people talking about shit that got nothing to do with battle rap. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all personal lives. And I don't talk about none of y'all personal lives. If it has nothing to do with happening at an event, if it has nothing to do with happening in a battle, I will not talk about your personal life. I don't give a fuck. Even more because if you go personal with me, when I see you, I'm having a conversation with you. So at the end of the day, you would be right if somebody was crossing those lines. It was said in a fucking battle, and you did the same shit. So all this unfollowing people, that's your pride. You don't want to follow nobody, fine, that's up to you. You want to block everybody, fine, that's up to you. But all that other shit that you've been saying, then you was sitting there fucking tweeting Ryder, talking about you didn't break his mouth for her sake. How is that for her sake? You didn't break Ryder's mouth for your woman's sake. So the dude who just talked about your woman in that second round, you didn't break his mouth for her sake. This is battle rap. You sign up for all the fuckery the moment you sign that contract and you get on that stage. Now, he didn't touch you. That's something I'm not cool with. He didn't talk about your kids. They just, to me, there's certain lines you don't cross. You don't mention kids' names. You don't mention family members' names. You don't do all that. Do I agree with what Ryder did? Not necessarily. But this is what you signed up for, and according to you, you knew about it. So how the fuck is you mad? Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. You going against Bill Collector. Bill Collector is dope. I think YK beat Bill Collector, but it wasn't up to me. It was up to them judges. Bill Collector's telling you on social media too. Get out your feelings. You came out and said your girl is the reason why Bill Collector and other battle rappers got a check because she was an Al Capone Cigarello model. But then Bill Collector come out and checked you and said, my man, she should be thanking me. I'm the one who brought him Al Capone Cigarellos and Yak Man. I'm the one who brought them to battle rap. So if he don't bring them to battle rap, she don't get paid to do those events, and you probably don't even meet her. Ryder don't get to meet her either. No disrespect. He said it in the battle. So get out your feelings. Because the truth of the matter is, Mike P, you should win this battle. You should win this battle. You should be moving on. And hopefully it'll be you and Danny Myers in the finals. That's what I'm predicting. But the truth of the matter is, if you don't get out your fucking feelings, you're going to have two problems. You might not be able to focus enough to win this tournament. But even deeper, stop battle rapping after this tournament. Dudes are going to be bringing it up. Listen, it's years later and dudes are still calling Verb's mom a dyke, even though it's been proven she's not, well, not proven, but Verb says she's not a dyke. They're still calling Cortez Mexican. We know Cortez ain't Mexican. They're still saying that Shine, Rock, and at one point they said about math, something about trannies. They're still saying Show Off is gay. Like, the list goes on and on and on. It angles people. They still talk to Danny Myers about the 12,000 with Rex. The list goes on and on and on about fucking angles that get brought up, man. So if you don't got thick enough skin to barely make it through this tournament, you shouldn't battle rap past this tournament. Because none of your other battles are they gonna be paying you $25,000. So when you go back to your regular thing and they paying you, I don't know what you're getting paid, but I'm just giving an example. They go back to paying you $2,000 or whatever it is. You're gonna have to sit there for a whole lot less with another man in your face telling you about your woman. Get out your fucking feelings, man. Get out your feelings, go win this battle. Bill Collector is fire. I always fuck with Bill Collector. I don't think he can go bar for bar with Mike P. Maybe he's going to be able to take an angle here. I don't know. I thought every round Bill Collector started off way too slow against YK. But he still got the battle, and that's all that matters. He wasn't trash, but it took him way too long to start going. He can't do that against Mike P. Mike P is too creative, too consistent. 3 fucking rounds of straight bars and energy. Bill Collector is going to have a hard time. I'm going 3-0 Mike P. Gentleman's 30. I think it'll be a gentleman's 30. That's my opinion. Mike P, get out your fucking feelings, man. So I'm going Mike P, gentleman's 30. So just to recap to y'all what I got here, I got EK21 versus over Holmesy the God. I got Danny Myers, Dirty 30 over Tink. Got Mr. Wavy 2-1 over None. And I got Mike P with the gentleman's 30. That's my opinion. I think that's how that's going to play out. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, who you got, and where. Let me read some of these comments before we go. Joel said I got EK. We watched Battle Rap Podcast. Said, bro, I didn't think Holmesy coming with it, bro. I haven't saw 2 good back-to-back EKs, especially on this amount of prep time. Okay, I respect that. Skybox said, what up? Salute, Skybox. Skybox said 25K level rounds. Yes, 100%. I'm with you on that. Skybox said, facts, Mike P needs to grow up. Facts, he truly disrespected Danny's woman. Absolutely. So you got to get out of his fucking feelings. You can't do that. Then he said, he was doing Danny's wife a favor. He was telling, he was saying you don't deserve her, some silly shit like that. What if Ryder had sat there on that and told you all the shit that he told you and said, yo, fam, you don't deserve her? Would you still have not broke Ryder's mouth because for her? That don't make no fucking sense. How do I sit there and sit there and talk about I don't break somebody's mouth for her who I felt was disrespecting her? You said you mad because he was disrespecting her, but you don't break her mouth for him in a battle. In a fucking salute, Rain. Rain said he lost so much respect. Mike comes up short by default. So you think Bill Collector's gonna beat him, you saying? I don't think so. But I respect that. You think Bill Collector, what do you have it? What do you think? You think Bill 2-1 or what you got? Man, it's just ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And this is battle rap. Again, if this is too much, don't battle anymore. Rain said he got a 2-1 in favor of Bill Collector. All right. We'll see, man. We'll see. 2-1. It's not impossible. Like I said, the only thing Bill can't do that. All 3 rounds he started off so slow. You can't do that. You can't do that against Mike P. You can't do that in the tournament period. But he got away with it in the first round. He's not gonna be able to get away with it in no other round, man. All right, everybody, salute. I don't know if they're doing the face-offs tonight. I don't know how any of that. I don't watch them face-offs. I know they do them on Zoom and all that shit. I don't watch that. I hope that we listen. These guys were incredible that first round. I think we got a lot of dope ass. So you know, Mike P and Ryder was dope. I had Ryder winning, but it was a fire battle. I think who else was dope? Wavy and Steams was okay. We had a little bit of choking, but I felt like he did his thing in that. Steam still has some dope ass bars, so I'm gonna say that battle was cool. None Loso was crazy. Dope performances by E. Kane and Holmesy in their respective battles. So you know we had some dope back and forths throughout it. We definitely had some dope performances. I'm hoping that this time around, this second round, hope we still have consistent dope ass battles, because if that happens, the outcome, the fans win, and that's what it's about, man. And again, when we have these moments where somebody chokes or something like that, don't let that choke and stuff matter so much that you take credit away from the guy who's beating shit down somebody's leg. You know what I'm saying? That's come on, man. That's ridiculous. All right, we're gonna take one more look at the chat before we out. Rain said 2-1 for Bill Collector. He said Mike want to take the first. He's going to come out swinging. They said face-off just ended 30 minutes ago. Bill won the crowd. Okay. Yeah, I didn't check. I don't watch them shits, man. All right, everybody, man. Salute to y'all. Thank you all for spending some time with me. Again, follow me at JLegend100 on Instagram and on Twitter, and JLegend Effect on Facebook. Check out my art and all that stuff, man. Holla at me, all right? Have a great weekend, man. And you know what? Either tomorrow or Sunday we'll talk about the event turned out to be like, all right? So, salute.